This is a tale of two chickens. One raised on pasture, and the other raised on a factory farm. How is it possible that a chicken is now cheaper, pound for pound, than bread? A factory farmed chicken is raised in a warehouse, in intensely crowded conditions, and its feed comes from crops that depend on industrial farming practices, whose pesticides and fertilizers degrade our biodiversity, soil, and water. The pasture-raised chicken leads a healthy life, with much of it spent outside. Its feed is grown without the use of synthetic pesticides. Waste from a factory farm poultry operation can pollute waterways and emit large amounts of gases like ammonia, which pollutes the air we breathe, and nitrous oxide, which thins the ozone layer and contributes to climate change. While forcing people to work for low pay in often hazardous conditions. The intense crowding of poultry in these environments also increases the likelihood of sickness and infection, and often requires the use of preventive antibiotics. When humans eat these chickens, they can develop infections resistant to these very same antibiotics, which can lead to serious health problems. And it's your taxes which help support many of these farming practices through agricultural subsidies. When you add up all these hidden costs, cheaper chicken isn't so cheap after all. Who's to blame? Food producers are stuck in an economic system that mainly rewards those who provide us food at the cheapest price. It's a story that repeats, with carrots, apples, and peas, meat, milk, and cheese, even with breakfast cereal. This rigged, cheap food system has two prices, the one you pay now and the one we all pay later. At some point, we need to ask ourselves, why do we support such a destructive system? There are 6 things we can do to change our food system. What if we decided to reward producers for food that benefits the environment and improves public health? What if we linked farm bill subsidies, crop insurance, and food stamps to encourage more sustainable farming and food products? What if chemical fertilizers and pesticides were taxed, thereby encouraging farmers to reduce their use and adopt more carbon-friendly soil practices? And what if health insurance providers incentivized people with healthier diets? What if investors supported community-based, sustainable businesses? And what if the marketplace paid workers a living wage and gave them safer working conditions? By making the right choices, we help create the food system we all want to see for ourselves, our families, and our community. And you can start by telling people the tale of 2 chickens. It's just one of many stories that will change the way we look at food.